We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Padres look for their 7th straight victory next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Hit weekly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 4. The third base.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Pham is off of first with 2 away. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Padres leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball. Garrett Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
3-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. His past history with Richards. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1. Second inning set to go. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A runner in scoring position with none out. And it's fouled away. And he popped him up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first down. Digging in now, Austin Hedges, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The second baseman.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trent Grisham. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And another foul ball. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the last half of the second set to go. Striding in, Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. All even now, 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. In now, Ian Happ. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cordero is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the bleachers and gone! A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Manny Machado. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Ready now, Eric Hosmer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
The count now at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hal is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding in, Austin Hedges. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's
3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. 2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now batting, Jurickson Profar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trent Grisham. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fernando Tatis Jr. waits on deck. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Padres go down quietly. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. In is Jorge Soler. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
There's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Richards comes set. Here he comes on 2-2. Runner goes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is all ready to go in the top of the 5th. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's there, but oh, he missed it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the
first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swinging a looper to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know.
Naylor.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Josh Naylor. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in once again. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Chatwood is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. Home half of the... Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Franchy Cordero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2.
3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Gone!
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Ready.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. And it's fouled away. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat. Is this count?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 15.
So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo. Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit. The game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Charlie Blackmon is on deck. Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curves in there.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit.
Your attention, please.
Brad Week has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here's the Padres DH, Josh Naylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Padres bottom of the just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Emilio Pagan is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 14.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 9.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Full count still. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. So a big spot here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Wilson Contreras will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2. Hernan Perez is on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now back.
Settling in, Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jason Hayward.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Left center, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 run is scored. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Popped him up. Machado has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres 5.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs.
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Albert Almora is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Profar is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder, number 2, Trent.
So digging in now, Trent Grisham. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Padres down to their final out now. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Chicago used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Brad Week claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrell retires the side to hammer down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.